The Speaker gives us to be able to come to the floor and acknowledge that giants live among us. Today I want to honor a giant in my community, in the 18th Congressional District that I've had the privilege of representing, the giant by the name of Carl Whitmarsh. If one was to think of a civilian, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, John F. Kennedy, William Jefferson Clinton, President Obama, and many other leaders who invested in America, you would think of Carl Whitmarsh. He invested in the process of democracy. He invested, yes, in the Democratic Party because he was known as a Democratic activist. But he had a sincere heart, one of the young members of Texas Young Democrats. But in the course of being a Democratic person, an activist, he worked with one of the first African Americans to integrate the Young Democrats in the name. They worked together to say that in this nation we're all equal. Yes, he was feisty, he was strong. He made us stand up and acknowledge our responsibilities of service. We lost him this past weekend. And I want to thank Mr. and Mrs. Gillette for the great work that they have done to ask him or answer his need in the place where he lived. Thank you to the Gillettes for all that they have done. Let me thank all his friends for all they have done. And certainly he was a friend of Hillary Clinton. Certainly he was a friend of mine and a friend of so many of those who now mourn him. So beyond those of us who count ourselves as activists, let me simply say that he was a public servant. He believed in helping people. And let me give my sympathy to Democrats, all of his friends and family, because we know that not only is a voice of democracy silenced, but we realize that a person who loved all of us and loved life and was willing to share, that person now, in the name of Carl Whitmarsh, may he rest in peace. We've lost you, but not your spirit, your memory, and your legacy. I yield back.
Yields back.